Hey, welcome back to the channel. I gotta do some garden tilling this morning. The wife come in and woke me up and said she need to get her garden tilled up so she can get some stuff started planting. She normally tills the garden herself, but she's a little pressed for time right now to get the garden ready. So I gotta run in town, get some gas, and come back, put some gas in the tiller, and we'll get to tilling. All right, as you can see, we're back in the truck. We're going to get ready to head down to the gas station, get some gas in the gas can, and start some tilling. It's a pretty nice day out today, real nice. So I thought I better get up out of bed a little earlier today and get the garden tilled up, at least one of the gardens anyway. But we're going to pull out of here and get down to the gas station, get some gas. You know, I do appreciate all the views and stuff, I've been getting and stuff, and I try to put a little bit of content out there as much as I can about a lot of things that we do here at the house. And a lot of things do keep us busy, that's for sure. Concentrate on the tracks here before I cross the tracks. But summer's coming along, getting here, and we're going to be doing quite a few other things out here. So, I hope you stay with us through the journey and watch us do different things. And, it means a lot to me to try to get this channel to grow and do what I can. Take my glasses off. I can still see without them. I'm fine. It's pretty sunny out, but I don't really like talking to somebody with sunglasses on, because you really can't see their eyes. You can't see how they are, their expressions. So I'll take them off while I'm talking to you, and hopefully you stay tuned into this channel. But we're gonna head down here to the marathon. It's about 6 miles down the road. And I'm going to put gas in just one of the gas cans for now. But we got a lot of things coming up. I got one challenge out there that I'd like to try, and the wife doesn't know this. She doesn't know I'm going to volunteer her for this. But if I can get at least 50 subscribers, I'm going to have the wife do a video by herself on her new Blackstone griddle. Now she won't know about this until after this video comes out, because I'm going to tell her later. She does really good. I mean, she can do good, with the mic on and the camera. If you see the video where we debuted the Blackstone griddle that we just got, the 28-inch model, that's her first time really being mic'd up with a mic on her. She did good. I thought she did great. What do you guys think? I thought she did great. So I'm gonna kind of volunteer and put her on the spot, and if I can get 50 subscribers, let's say within a month, let's just give it a month. I'm at 33 right now, which is okay for just starting out, and I'm good with that. But if I can get it up to 50 subscribers, I want to tell her, I'm going to tell her, sure, that's going to happen. But I'm going to tell her, said, hey, I made a promise to the YouTube fans out there that if we hit 50 subscribers, that you're going to do something on your griddle. You're going to cook something on your griddle and do a video on it. So I'll let her know that, though, after I release this video, because she doesn't get on there to see what I've released in the videos or nothing like that. She may get in there on the computer and see what I've been editing or something like that and watch it in there, but the final cut and the finals when I put on YouTube, she doesn't know what's in them or what's on them until she happens to see them. So if we can get to 50 subscribers, within a month, you know, I think it's doable. I think it's doable. There's going to be a lot more content on here that we're going to be doing. So, you know, I do appreciate the views that I do get. And I know there's a lot of times that I repeat myself, and my wife watched a couple of the videos. She goes, "You repeat yourself a lot." And I do. And I'm going to try to stop that a little bit. It's just me. It's just the way I always have been. And I've always just said something, then go right back a little bit later and say the same thing again. And she's right, absolutely right. So I'm going to try to stop that a little bit. And I apologize for that. But that's just me. And that's how I am. So we'll get down here and get some gas. And we'll start on our trip back. And get back to the house and do some tilling. Hey, we have made it back to the house. I'm gonna go down here and get the turkeys out real quick and let them wander around a little bit while I'm out tilling the garden. So let me go down here and get these out. And I usually store them for the winter. I hope you can hear me with these turkeys going, but I usually store it with the winter with no gas in it, or I will put stabilizer in it. Let's grab my $17 worth of gas. That's crazy. $17 for 4.24 gallon. I usually don't put a lot of gas in here because we only use it a few times through the year. That way it ain't got a full tank in it, and I don't have a lot of gas to drain or a lot of gas to treat in it. As you can tell, you really can't have a lot of conversations when the turkeys are close to you. They're pretty good noisemakers. I got a chain that come off of here, so I need to dig that chain back out and hook it back onto the lid. We'll see if this thing starts. If not, I have some starting fluid up there. Put that on fast. This has not been started yet this year. Oh. Okay. It's acceptable. Acceptable. Yes. I like. Awesome. All right, I'll get you set up over by the garden, and we'll head over that way by the garden. All right, we're going to get started on the garden. And I'm just breaking it up a little bit. Just skimming it so she can get some stuff planted in it. Big old rock right there. pretty good right there. And all I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn the tires forward, and that'll get them a little bit faster. And then we're going to hum right along and do the last pass. We'll just brace some of them clumps up a little bit better. And that's now the tires are going forward faster. The tines are going clockwise. Right now they're going clockwise rotation. Before I had them going counterclockwise. That's why I was going slower, trying to break it all up good. But the soil is already good and broken up. So now I just put it in clockwise, forward motion, and just going to break some of these little clumps up a little bit. And that'd be all I'm going to do to it. See how much faster it's going? Gotta hold it just right on the back of the tine. If not, it'll start jumping up and down on you like that. So if it starts doing that, give a little more front with pressure on it. You want it to go nice and smooth like that right there. If it starts bouncing on you, pick up on the back of it a little bit. I'll give you another example on this pass. So if it starts doing this, bouncing like this, just pick up on the back of it a little bit more. A little more back pressure up. And keep it smooth. Right there, that was a rock. Yeah, if you hit them rocks, you'll know it'll just take off on you. I think it's another right here somewhere. Remember, again, if it starts doing this, hopping, pick up on the back of it. Pick up on the back a little bit. Take a little bit of pressure off the back. That'll stop it from hopping on you. And you can see the difference in it from where I rotated them clockwise and like I'm doing now to knock all these down a little bit. You can see it's a little smoother over there now, so it looks pretty good. one more pass around this edge. All right, and that's, you know, we're done with it. Done with the garden right now. It's topsoil's broken back up and it's softened down. Give you a view here. You can see when I walk on this how nice and fluffy that is. So it made a difference. So again, what I did is I went counterclockwise with the tines just to break it back up again from over the winter. Then once I went over them with the counterclockwise, I spun them clockwise. Now the tiller's gonna move faster, but remember, if it starts doing that hopping, the bunking, lift up on the back of the tines a little bit, take a little bit of pressure off the back, okay? And that way you can let the front tires, the drive system in that front tires, you can let them help hold it back a little bit. Because what's happening is you're letting the tines down too much, and the tines are wanting to push them, they're wanting to push the tiller. They're trying to push it. Let your wheels control a lot of that. Now, I'm no professional, but we have been tilling a garden for over 20 years, and I have found that out. You know, just let the wheels of the tiller do the job. Let them move you along the pace that you're wanting to go. That's all I have. We're going to be ending this video, and just wanted to share with you the garden, you know, and I have another garden out there I got to get tilled up. It's probably about approximately the same size as this one, and she does a lot of her watermelon, a lot of her cantaloupe, a lot of her other stuff out there. Okay, I'm going to try to talk to her to see if she can make a video for you guys when she's planting stuff and talking about some things. Judy's kind of shy, but you know, once she gets to know somebody or gets used to doing something, she's pretty darn good at it. Again, if you haven't seen the Blackstone video that we put out with her in it, she did a great job. She did a phenomenal job in that video. It was great. Let me take my glasses off here again real quick. But I want to say, you know, I do appreciate the views that you guys are giving me. I appreciate all of the comments, and I do comment back to you within a couple days, and I do my best on that. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, remember, I want to try to at least get to 50 subscribers. I want to say within a month, if not sooner. That'd be great. And then I'll have her do a video on her Blackstone cooking on it. She doesn't know this until this video comes out and she sees this video, if she watches this video, because we usually don't watch our own videos at all. The only time they're really watched is when I'm editing them or something like that. She may want to come in there and see what I'm doing, see how it looks or whatever, but she doesn't know I'm putting this in there, so I am volunteering her to do a video on her Blackstone. She's excited about it. She's glad to have her Blackstone. But if you haven't hit the notification button, you will get notifications when I come out with new videos and stuff. So I do appreciate the notification stuff being hit and you guys seeing it right away. And that's the whole purpose that the notification button's there. That's so when I put it out, you see it right away. And I thank you for that. And one last time before we get out of here, just a reminder, hit that notification button. If I can get to 50, I'm going to have her do a video on her Blackstone. She doesn't know it, so she'll be surprised, especially if she watches this video. I'm going to post this. But you know, I'm going to enjoy the outdoors. It is nice out. I'm going to get back there and get that other garden tilled up. I didn't want to put you through that because it's going to be the same process as this garden. All right. If you have any tips or comments or anything on how I tilled or what I did, let me know. Okay, because I'm no professional. Again, like I said. I don't know everything about garden tilling or anything like that. I just break it up, work it up for the springtime for her so she can get planted. All right. You know, I can't emphasize enough how I do appreciate you viewers out there. And, you know, it does mean a lot to us. It really does. So I'm gonna leave you with enjoy the outdoors, and I want you to stay safe. All right. You know, we only get so many nice days in this world, so we enjoy them while we can. All right. So until then, until next video, enjoy the outdoors and stay safe. See, I repeated myself. I did. She's going to say something to me about that. All right. See ya.